Crafty friends, it's me back again with another layout tutorial. And this time I have a simple, quite easy to make mixed media layout in a love theme. Um, I'm using this wonderful, very thick mixed media paper from scrapbook.com, and I will be using 4 colors of Distress inks. It's spoon sugar. The next one is candied apple, which is the dark red. Later, I use worn lipstick and again spoon sugar, picked raspberry and again spoon sugar. So I was just playing with the layers of color, simply smudging the ink over the cardstock. Cardstock is very thick, but even if you would have a thinner cardstock, it won't work because we are not adding too much moisture to our background. So even some lighter cardstock will be okay. Some of the colors are overlapping, so just be careful because especially with the lightest color like a spoon sugar, you can make your ink pad dirty a little bit, but for me it doesn't make any difference. I really like how this background turned out. I have 2 pictures that I want to frame with this nesting stamp stamp Polaroid dies. And there are 4 frames. I'm going to use the biggest ones to frame the pictures. They are printed on 6x4, just cut it in half, so this size of picture will be just perfect for this frame. And as you can see, it fits my Scout machine, so I do not have to pull out the biggest gun, the bigger gun, because the biggest gun is my Big Shot switch machine, which is always on the counter, but my smaller platinum machine is hidden. So whenever I need to cut something small, I use a Scout machine that is constantly on my desk. And when I need something bigger, I'm reaching for Platinum 6, and for the biggest designs, but I have to get up and I cannot sit on my desk, I'm using my Big Shot switch machine. Luxury of having so many choices. I'm adding narrow strips of double sticky tape. I have the whole range of sizes from scrapbook.com and I find them very handy. Sorry for my voice, it's morning and I haven't spoken a lot today. So I'm backing the frame with the picture and then I'm adding a layer of cardboard as a dimension. You of course can use whatever you like for adding dimension, a foam, fun foam. I just prefer to use cardboard for bigger surfaces and sticky squares or circles for smaller surfaces. And one of my frames is like 1 layer of cardboard, and the second one will be 2 layers of cardboard. But because they will overlap, I'm only adding the second layer of cardboard on the right side, so it will overlap easily. Next step is using smaller frames from the same set with Valentine pattern cardstock patterns. So I chose this red, and the fun thing is that you can use one smaller piece and just nest the dies one within another because they will fit and you will have 3 frames from one single sheet of paper. You don't have to use more paper for cutting out those frames. And I repeated the process with few other patterns. And I'm also die cutting those heart doilies. Those are also from scrapbook.com. This is quite a new release. So I used some cardstock colors like red and pink for the doilies and pattern papers from Valentine's pad for stamp frames. And now I am arranging everything. Nothing is glued down yet. So I'm just arranging it how I would like them to be. And when I will be happy, I will glue them down using just a simple glue. And I will do it off camera. And this is it. My frames and pictures are glued down. And now I'm playing with hearts, arranging them here and there. And when I will be happy with how they are arranged, I will also glue them down off camera because it's a long and boring process. I don't I don't like to film it. Sometimes backing everything with foam tape and squares and dots takes me like 10 minutes. I am sure you will not want to watch it. So I'm arranging the hearts. I really love those hearts. They are so kind of intricate, but also solid. And I spent some time fussy cutting hearts and those little elements from one of the papers from Valentine set. And I'm going to arrange them with my hearts and frames. And hearts are already glued down. So I have a little rainbows and a little heart with faces. So I'm just arranging them. Again, I'm not gluing anything down. When I will be happy how it looks, I will glue it down using foam tape because some of those are glued flat, but some of them will have a layer of foam underneath to add a little bit dimension to my design. So again, I will do it off camera. I also have this tiny little sun fussy cut from one of the papers. I wish those elements were a little bit bigger because I love fussy cutting. I can totally understand that for card makers, maybe it's not a good thing, but for layout makers, having bigger elements may be amazing. Now, another step is die cutting letters for the title. It will be a perfect pair. And I used a metallic golden paper from, I don't remember the name of the paper pad. It's also from scrapbook.com, and I'm arranging them and I will glue them down off screen. And I also used the alpha die set. It's called Bold Basic, and I really love it because it has big letters, perfect for layout. It has big letters, small letters, and numbers, so you can purchase them all as a set or separately. And now the next step is adding a little bit more of a bling. And I am using those tiny golden heart confetti ribbons. You get two sheets, one is gold, one is silver. Uh, and you can, of course, wrap them as a whole sheet. But what I like to do is cut a little piece of the ribbon and randomly place those tiny elements on my page, like I did with those cute little hearts. So they look like a little sprinkle of gold. And the last step is adding some embellishments. And I reach out for my very, very old pile of Valentine's Day themed create paper products. Don't ask me about the collection because they like have maybe 8 years or something like that. As you can see, they are total leftovers. I already made so many projects with them, and I haven't bought any Valentine's themed products for a while because I decided I need to use up what I have first, like to the very last bit. I also have some paper scraps and things like that. So I'm just going with whatever may fit my page. And it's mostly inscriptions and nothing more fancy. So you can easily replace them with anything else you have on hand. It doesn't have to be Valentine's Day themed uh, stickers. You can just find stickers like I love you or something like that. They are quite versatile, universal, so you will be able to find them in many collections. So I'm just adding some small elements here and there. And after I will be happy how they look, I will use regular glue to glue those stickers down because I don't trust them. I don't trust American craft stickers at all. They do not stick well. Maybe those foam stickers does, but the regular sticker, no. You need to add glue. And that's it. After adding few little words here and there, my project is done. Here are some close-ups. I really had so much fun creating this page, and I love this background. I need to kind of redo it with other colors too. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you will never miss any new videos. Here are some other videos you may like. So thank you so much for staying with me and see you soon on some other video. Bye.